Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last 2 months of my life. I am here on basically a maxed out first Descendant account in the sense of every single RNG drop you can grind in the game is here on this account currently at this moment. And I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a look into what an account looks like after you've grinded every single drop in the game and beat RNG. Playtime is probably the first big wonder. Obviously, all achievements were finished in the success of this achievement. And stats wise, we are at 32 days, 4 hours, 26 minutes as of August 29th. This is a few hours before the season 1 update goes live. But yeah, 32 days, so that rounds out about at 777 or 770 or so hours in the game playtime wise. And being on console, no macro, none of that. I enjoy playing my games, so yeah, let's hop in here and check things out as far as just how many absolute ridiculous amounts of duplicates and things go when it comes to spending time grinding everything. Also, I guess just a disclaimer ahead of time. We did not buy any Descendants or anything like that. We have swiped a little bit in the game, but it's all aesthetic. All aesthetics and Descendant slots and the battle pass. That's about it. But let's get to the meat and bones of this here. So access info, as you can see, 21 out of 21 Descendants, 22 out of 22 weapons, 8 out of 8, 559 out of 559 on the modules, 104 out of 104, 282, 282, 157, 57, and sadly 152 out of 161. So yeah, I spent my last few days, actually, well, not last few days, but within this last week, I went and gathered ones that I could. But sadly, I was kind of unaware of exactly how they were going to be doing the whole mutant amorphous thing. I guess them replacing it literally means they replace it and leave the old ones in the game with no way to claim them. So that's big sad. So unfortunately, couldn't get all the numbers. We're just 9 shy. But I have collected one of every amorphous available currently in the game. And I wanted to do this before they go replacing any more and getting even more behind on that. Every single weapon, not only have I collected every single weapon, but we have all the parts to max out every weapon 5 times. So this is where I'm talking about we actually beat RNG because we have every weapon maxed out at 5 except 2 that still have some crafting time behind them. So I can show you guys that stuff. But our Kingsguard Lance is at 1 upgrade. Peacemaker is at 2 out of 4. And essentially these were just like the last ones chronologically, so that's why they're the last ones to finish. If we look in access info here, Kingsguard Lance was here, Peacemaker was here. I did Fallen Hope already because a little while back I grinded all the mission drops. But yeah, let's run on down here and I can show you guys what the researcher be looking like as well. We have some of our last few parts as well as Catalyst. Always got them Catalyst going. The Catalyst factory has nearly not stopped since the game came out. Yet I still barely have any to show for it right now in my inventory. But yeah, we got another Kingsguard Lancecraft in here. We got one of each piece of Peacemaker going right here as well. So if we hop into weapons, check out Peacemaker. We almost have one of everything crafted for it here. So 2 of those pieces are going to give me 2. And then I have one more part I need to craft. Another polymer, which we have 5 of there. Will give us our second copy of that gun for that. Kingsguard Lance wise, we can't look at it right there. But if we go into Kingsguard Lance on here, I have just an overkill amount of these. I got 6 of these, 4 of these, 6 of these, 3 blueprints. So yeah, I didn't try to overgrind them, but yeah, that's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. You get a lot of extra parts over time as things go. But yeah, literally every single RNG drop that exists in the game, done. We beat RNG. And we didn't stop there. We went past that. I took it upon myself to finish every seasonal challenge, in which I found a little fun fact about the game within. So on the battle pass, it actually hard caps at 156. So level 96 is like the end of the base battle pass. Level 96 is where you get your last reward, at least for the preseason one. It's kind of weird they went with a, you know, a base of 6s instead of base of 10s or a base of 12s, however you want to look at it for like the rows on here, because normally battle passes go 100 and they're nice and even, but I don't know what's going on with Korean numbers over there. But yeah, so there's 60 bonus levels you can earn, which means you can earn 1,800 extra bonus coins on top of getting all the bonus coins out of here. 60 extra levels with 30 bonus coins per level equates to that. So if we take a look at the challenges here, we got 8 out of 8 for the seasonals and all the weeklies just for fun. Literally, I hit the 156 maximum level thing before even having all the weekly challenges done. So some of these I just did just because they were almost all done, and it wouldn't have looked as cool if all these weren't 8 out of 8. So we got those. Who cares about daily tasks? Let's be real. And yeah, we finished the battle supply shop. Obviously, we got all the supply coins for that, so that was done. There's also a cool little animation when you finish full both pages. So yeah, if you haven't claimed all those, then yeah, it was kind of neat, you know. I felt special when I saw it. Past that, let's look at my shop. Let's look at my shop here. So as far as Ultimate Descendants go, Ultimate Descendant bundles, all of these are discounted as we did naturally grind them all. Didn't buy any. The only one we bought was VS's for the skin, but as you can see, we still didn't even buy the Omega one over here. We don't have that. So yeah, every single one grinded. Plus, if you did buy any of these, you wouldn't be fully complete in access info. So this access info page here, core materials, is very interesting, because this means you have to have every crafted variant of a part as well as the blueprints of every part here. So if you truly wanted to complete everything in the game, if you did swipe on any characters, you would have had to have gone back and farmed the parts and then crafted the part for characters. And trust me, I've tried to craft 2 characters as well. I started with Viessa. Viessa is my OG main. So I went and farmed her parts out, crafted them, and you cannot make 2 of a Descendant either. It just does not allow you. It hard blocks you from crafting a double Descendant. So if you were thinking, oh, I'll make a second Descendant and build them differently or whatever, just wait for loadouts. It's right around the corner at this point. So we're not quite fully done with Journal yet. We ran out of time, and some of the things are quite tedious and require ideally some help from some other people to make them efficient. But we got all the records, and then as far as awards go, we completed every zone award. So this includes doing all the reactors, the void fragments, outposts, all of the void experiment, special ops, and all the special ops in general. For battle, we have everything except to be rescued by other Descendants. Rescued. So, you know, we've rescued well over 999 myself, but, you know, I guess I'm just good like that, bro. Only 559 deaths in collecting everything in the game. Well, okay, well, probably more deaths, but I've only been revived this many times. So, these are impossible to grab as of right now, and then the only other section we don't have done is intercept battles. Like I said, just didn't quite have enough time to get around to this, but some of these are, so tedious. A lot of these I could probably finish up. Fun fact, Molten Fortress is the only boss we didn't kill 10 times, only 8 out of 10. Probably could have gone and knocked those out, but yeah, there was just no reason to. There was no reason to do so. But yeah, this is just kind of a slice into, like I said, what I've been doing the last 2 months. I guess we can go through our consumables here so you can get a nice look at this and how this is looking in here, the overkill amount of insanity. We'll go through section by section, bit by bit. Let's see what we're currently sitting on, actually. So I've got 4 catalysts, 3 activators. I've got 3 more activator blueprints untouched. We're actually kind of low on catalyst blueprints. We only have 7 more right now, but I'll show you where all my catalysts have gone here very shortly. Also, another thing, I have no idea why there's a cap on stabilizers in the game when stabilizers just stack up in your lost and found. 9 shape stabilizer form 2s in here that I can't even pick up, and they have a 30-day expiration date on them, so that's nice. But literally 9 plus the 6 in here, I have 15 of these stabilizers. It's crazy. There's no real reason to hang on to shape stabilizers. They don't guarantee anything. They just give you a nice little like copium bump of hope. So here's my general stuff. Line adjustment controls, I use these like a madman, so I currently only have 3, nor have I been crafting them recently because I've just had weapon parts going non-stop. Core material wise, let's see, let's find some big numbers in here. What did we get big duplicate numbers of? Naziestra's Devotion 15. What else is in here? I know we've got some absolutely like atrocious duplicate amounts of certain things in here. I just know it, bro. Where are they at? 10 Luna things, that's not fun. These Viessa cells, God, I remember when those were dropping. They were haunting me, like when I was working on one of my last drops. 13 Jabers, 13 Lepic pieces here. Come on, we got some big numbers down here. 14 Smithereens nanotubes. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Enzo's the #1 prime suspect of making me hate RNG. 44 Enzo Spiral Catalyst blueprints. Couldn't tell you exactly what I was grinding for this, but I was probably heated. Runner up, we got Lepic Stabilizer blueprint coming in at 23. Valiant effort, but still a massive L from that smug little bitch face. Basic materials. All right, 865 biometal, 500 macaroni and cheese. Love that. 500 blue macaroni. not bad. I'm kind of down on a general catalyst and a activator materials right now. I definitely need to get out there and go smash some of those out. But look at this. We're coming in at a whopping 2.1 million quantum crystals. This comes from anything to do with like outposts, fusion reactors, void fragments. So much of this crap. I really hope that the conversion guide that comes will allow us to like transfer this for like weapon parts per se, because when it comes to high precision exchange components, I only got 20k. And let me tell you, I would love to have 2 million of those. That would be wonderful. So maybe we can get more than just like turning in extra core materials, but basic materials we can get exchange as well, because I'm never going to use these. These are for leveling up in reactors, and you just really don't use them as much as you get them. These need to be swapped with these. Like, I know logically it makes sense these come from guns, and these just, I don't know, come from the billions of reactors that you dismantle because they're all trash rolls. But yeah, I really hope there's a way to like balance your own economy within here if we're not going to get actual player trading where I can sell these off and then buy these parts. Yeah, and then as far as amorphous materials go, so, you know, we got 10 of these 94s here. Trust me, we got some big numbers in here as well. 16 of these from an outpost, 24 of these from an outpost. Plus, I've got all these that have, like, all of these are still relevant because they're still activators and catalyst blueprints and all of these. So no amorphous is ever truly irrelevant. It's always got some use case. We got 23 of those purple bad boys. Let's get down into the purples here. Now these purples, I've got 100 of these, 100 crystallization catalyst blueprints for amorphous mutant there, and then we got 178 of the activator ones. So I think I'm all right. You know, I may not have many blueprints currently in my inventory to show for it, but that's a whole lot of stunning beauty kills. Get some emergency blueprints if I ever truly need them. And as far as miscellaneous goes, well, obviously I don't have many purple code breakers. This had to use all those trying to get Enzo's mods. Also, shout out to somebody who helped me. I don't know why, but when somebody else opens Enzo's vaults for you, they just have the Midas touch. Maybe it's because he had a skin for Enzo, but bro, he opened like 6 precision vaults on hard for me, and I got like 3 mods out of 6 openings. I opened like 20 of these bitches on my own and got 0. So, you know, if you're looking for Enzo mods, maybe have a buddy open them for you, and you have higher odds of pulling them out. Also, I don't know if I ever got one to drop on normal mode. Hard mode. Hard mode was where all the bread and butter was happening with opening Enzo vaults for those. And lovely void shards, 2,328 coming in at our lowest amount of organics. You love to see that. F those organic ones, am I right? Our highest amount is currently inorganics. Actually, no, inorganics. That's the toxic one. Organic is fire, and for some reason I just needed to use those the most of all of them for some reason. But yeah, inorganic 3,300 is just lovely. You'll love to see that. Polymer monomer, easy enough to farm. But yeah, this is mostly due to them making the void shards drop inside of special ops. So that's just the hotspot, you know, if you got a lot of leveling and stuff to do, go there. Also, let's jump back to mastery rank. So 66,854 as of the base game preseason before season 1. 66,854 is the maximum mastery in the game. That is leveling every weapon in Descendant to 40, including all the blues and purples. And we went and did the entire map on normal and hard mode. One-time completion for all of the activities on the map to get the one-time mastery rank from those as well. So 66854 before season 1 is the maximum mastery available in the game. Presets wise, I think you also with mastery get extra presets. I could have swore at one point I only had 9 and now I have 10, and I think that's when I hit mastery 25 I may have gotten one. So there might be a point to go beyond mastery 20 for any of you guys who are just like, oh, now when I reset my characters and stuff, don't got to worry about slots disappearing for modules. Yeah, going 25 may or may not get you some extra slots. I could have swore I was maxed out at 9 and I never made a 10th. So yeah, fun fact there may be some little extra hidden things for mastery. And as far as the weapon list goes, well, these are all 40, and we can also look at where some of my activators and stuff have gone here. So Python, we got an activator, 1 catalyst into. Fun fact, didn't use Thunder Cage much, only 3 catalysts in there and an activator. Now Final Masterpiece was my main weapon I maxed out. My very first weapon I went for and maxed out. I'm a handgun fiend. I was early on in the game at least. I just couldn't put the handguns down. I love the movement on them. And let me tell you, Final Masterpiece is one of the best feeling guns in the game, just for general use. Like for mobbing, this thing is kind of nice, just to throw on a movement character and you're just zooming around. Even especially non-movement characters, you can move pretty fast with these as well. So we got an activator, 9 catalysts into that gun. All our purple guns are 40, as you can see. And like I said, I was a handgun fanatic, so Rose of Aisha, this thing still may have some potential, I can't lie, but we got an activator and 5 caddies into that. I kind of gave up on the gun halfway through it because I was like, there's bigger fish to fry out there. So all my catalysts started to go into more important things. And Millennium Frost, this thing with a 1% critical hit rate. Yeah, I put a catalyst in that thing too. But this is the fastest movement speed weapon in the game, clocking in at 675 while not sprinting, which is just 25 over Final Masterpiece, which is the fastest movement speed ultimate weapon in the game. So like I said, all about that movement speed, love that movement speed. But yeah, 40 on all these. We got the Clairvoyance clocking in at a activator and 10 catalysts, fully min-maxed out. Love that thing on Viessa, which was my initial main. We got an activator and 4 catalysts in Secret Garden. This is sort of a work in progress right now and my guilty pleasure of a weapon currently. I've been toying around with things that are kind of a little bit more off meta. I really enjoy like going out and discovering more things. Not saying that Secret Garden's off meta right now after they did the update for the auto stuff. Impact weapons, no investment. No catalysts, no activators in any impact round weapon. High power rounds, all these are 40. We got a activator and 6 catalysts into Piercing Light. That gun's close to being done. I just kind of have been using my catalysts for other things recently. We got an activator and 4 catalysts into the Glay Rocket. That thing's a lot of fun for sure. And then yeah, all the rest of the guns level 40 here. So that's all the mastery. And then I guess it comes down to Descendants. So this is where a lot of catalysts and activators for that matter have gone. So we got all the ultimates. These are the prime ones we focused on. So out of ultimates alone, Glay's got 7. All of them are activated. First of all, we got 7 catalysts in Glay, 6 in Ajax, 8 in Viessa, 12 in Bunny, 8 in Ultimate Value, which weirdly I don't know why Bunny is the one that I have the highest in. Bunny is literally the last ultimate I unlocked that didn't use normal Bunny like throughout the entire game until I was like doing the mastery grind and some other nonsense at the end. But not too much of a Bunny enjoyer, but I literally the other day spent 4 catalysts reorganizing her modules so they look good when I look at them. Literally I swapped 4 sockets on her just to organize them better. I am a maniac, I know. Yeah, you know, Lepic, boring guy in my opinion to use. But if we come over here, here's our main girl right here, activator and 11 catalysts and base Viessa. Let's go. We put all that into her before we got ultimate Viessa, and then we jumped straight to ult Viessa for that. I kind of also haven't put many activators into other characters here because I've been waiting for the loadout updates to better optimize. Like I've left them at lower catalysts so I can like sort of do like a mobbing and a bossing build on certain characters without having to fully spec into one and make the other one complete trash. We threw an activator into Freyna. I literally put an activator in her one day when I was grinding out the toxic shards, the inorganic shards. I just said, F it, this is annoying. I want to make it a little bit more enjoyable while I'm doing this. Did that. We got an activator and a catalyst in Sharon. I definitely want to build Sharon more, but we've just been mainly focused on the ultimates. And I just kind of like slowed down a lot on building out different characters because, yeah, I was waiting for the loadout update to come out. But yeah, 21 out of 21 Descendants, all max rank, all currently level 40, except Valby level 1. I reset her, didn't re-level her yet. But yeah, as you can see, lots of investment, all naturally grinded. Basically completed everything in the entire game except some of the Void Intercept Battle awards. I've got those left, and then I need to find a Pocket Eugen to revive me 1 billion times. So yeah, that's about it. But we have literally, like I said, we have beat RNG in the first Descendant as of the closure of preseason. So I know there's more RNG right around the corner, but you best believe we're gonna take care of all that as well. So don't you worry. Now, if you guys are interested in any of this and the grind and all that, I have streamed and grinded a majority of this on Twitch at Fateless TTV. Shameless plug on my own channel, I know, right? Crazy. But yeah, I'm live nearly all the time playing this game. I know a lot of stuff about it. I've helped a lot of people out, grind things, kill bosses, etc. Yeah, whether you need help on something, have questions, or just want to hang out and see what a maniac looks like grinding this game, check us out over there. Yeah, poggers. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase of the madness of my grind I have done here. And yeah, I'll see you guys probably in some future videos. I want to make some builds and stuff on all those catalysts I've thrown into characters and guns. I got some things I want to showcase, but I've been waiting to really get them polished off, and loadouts will help me do that. And then we'll start making some juicy, interesting builds that I've found and have enjoyed playing in my 770 hours in this game. But that's all for now, folks. So appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in a future one. Peace out.